want us to use logarithms to solve this equation. So I'm going to show you the quickest way. The quickest way is just to undo logs knowing the definition. So here's an example. 10 squared equals to 100. You could write this in logarithmic form by writing log to base 10 of 100 is equal to 2. That's what logs are saying. 10 to the power of what gives 100? It's 2. So here it's 3 to the power 2x plus 1 is 4 to the 100. So we can write it as log to base 3 of 4 to the 100 equals 2x plus 1. 3 to the power of what gives 4 to the 100? 2x plus 1, because 3 to the 2x plus 1 is 4 to the 100. So you go straight there. If you're not happy with that, you can go a slightly longer route. You can take log to base 3 of both sides. Now using the third rule of logs, bring the 2x plus 1 down. Okay, the power goes in front. We get log to base 3 of 3 equals log to base 3 of 4 to the 100. But actually, log to base 3 of 3 is just 1, so we end up with exactly the same thing. So now we're ready to solve it. And in this case, you can just put it in your calculator. Log to base 3 of 4 to the 100. Now the thing is, if this number was really big, then the calculator would have a math error because it tries to calculate the power before it takes the log. So in that case, you would have to use the third rule of logs and bring the 1000 out. In this case, it's small enough that it can cope with it, 126.185. So I'm going to minus 1 and then divide by 2. Minus 1 press equals divide by 2. 62.592. Which rounded to three significant figures is 62.6. Taking log to base 3 or just like inverting it like I did is the best way to do this question. I just want to show you another way you can do it if maybe you prefer this. And this is actually how I taught it, because on my calculator back in the day there was no log to base 3 button. It was just log 10, and you can do everything with log 10. For example, you can just take log to base 10 of both sides. So this is how I entered the logs. And then bring the 2x plus 1 down using the third rule of logs. 2x plus 1 times log to base 3, so divide by log to base 3. Again, could bring the 100 down to make it 100 log 4. That would even be, a nice exact answer. But otherwise, so I have to, there's no log button by itself, I don't think, so I'm going to have to write 10 in, but that's okay. And we're back where we were, so we can solve it from there. Okay, so it's good to be aware that of the quickest method, the second quickest method, I suppose, which is this one here, and then alternatives, because you might be asked to leave your answer in the form, in the form of base 10. It might say, there might be some coefficients that are missing, so don't always think you have to use base 3 or something. You might leave it in terms of ln or something else.